Hey artists, it's Miss Kit, and welcome back to Miss Kit's Art Room, where we're going to doodle, move, dance, sing, and even make art together, all the while learning about different elements of art. Before we get started, let's say the Art Room mantra together. So repeat after me. I am positive.
I am positive.
I am creative.
I am creative.
I am mindful.
I am mindful.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am an artist.
I am an artist.
Great job. So I know that
Excuse me! Miss Kit, you forgot to say the word of the day.
Of course, I almost forgot. Everyone say, hey Mona,
Hey Mona,
what's the word of the day?
what's the word of the day?
The word of the day is shape. A shape in art is a two-dimensional area confined by an outline edge. Typically, a shape is created when two ends of a line are joined together.
Thanks, Mona. Now, every time you hear the word shape in the episode, I want you to make this sound. Ooh. Got it? Good. Right, Duchess Doodle should be on by now. Let's tune in to see what that Duchess is doodling now.
Oh, hello, my creative bundles of joy. It's so wonderful to have you back with me here today. And if you remember, last time we saw each other, we were going on lots of little journeys all over our page. Well, guess what? Today, we're going to see what happens when we take those journeys and we join them together to make shapes. Ooh! Yes, shapes, my darlings. Ooh! I just can't stop saying it. We're going to take a little bit of an adventure now and go out and see what kinds of different types of shapes there are out there. Oh, off we go, darlings! Ooh, so many of them. And we call these geometric because they are very mathematical. They've got very straight edges, they've got lots of angles, and we've got special names for them like circle, rhombus, trapezoid. Those are the kinds of shapes that we often see around us. But here, these ones over here, we call those organic. Now, we're not talking about vegetables that we eat here. We're talking about the of natural forms. That means curvy, free form, not completely planned. Sometimes they're asymmetrical. So there are already lots of different types of that we see all around us.
For this project, you're going to need your trusty black marker or a crayon, anything that really shows up well on your piece of paper. Drawing circles can be very, very challenging, so finding some objects around your house that you can use to draw around will be really helpful. Now, I like to do it freehand, but drawing around something can really save you time. And of course, you might use a ruler for straight lines if you want to do that, but it's not quite as necessary.
Paper. Now, you can use white paper because you might want to paint this later, or you might have a really amazing background that you could use and draw on top of that instead. So up to you, my darlings. Right, off we go. We're going to do a little project today that was inspired
by the artist Wassily Kandinsky. I loved him, and he loved a little party, and he loves a little shape. Ooh! So here we go. We're going to start off, and we're going to think about where our party's going to start. And I'm going to say here. Now, you might want to use one of these friends to draw around if you're going to use a circle, because sometimes they're very tricky to do. But I do actually find it easier to do it by hand for myself. So here we go. Ooh. There we go. And then I'm going to make this my party area. And I'm going to imagine that I've got lots of my geometric and organic friends coming to my party.
Oh, I love a little shape party.
Hooray! Here we go. Look, there's a nice big triangle on his way to the party. And look, there's another friend that joined him. There they go, coming in just afterwards. And I love this because I can make my friends change sizes. How marvellous. And over here, there's another friend. And he's starting there, and he's got a little conga line going on behind him. There we go. And look, here's my organic friend coming in, making sure we're all healthy. There we go. We love a little organic friend at a party. Let's pop one of those in there, a nice skinny friend who's going to enjoy eating a big bowl of French fries. Put another wiggly squiggly friend. Ooh. And look, I've got a lot of space over here, but I don't want to fill it with too much, because if I do that, I won't be able to know where the party is, because the party is the busy spot, my friends. There we go. Lots of overlapping happening there. There's my organic friend there. And then over here, I'm going to put some tiny little friends who are on their way. I think I'm almost ready. And then another little friend there. Oh, it's a bit wiggly squiggly, never mind. You can see that I've got my busy spot here, and here I've got lots of overlapping shapes to show that that's the party and that's where it's at, darling.
Even add colour and do something like this.
Look at me. I'm beautiful. Oh, thank you, Duchess.
Oh, Circle, you absolutely are. You look radiant. Toodaloo, darling.
Thanks, Duchess. That was really fun joining your party. And Circle, you do look great. You're one beautiful shape.
Ooh!
Ooh! Ooh! I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get moving and grooving with Tanya McFlurry. And she has a special guest on today for her workout. Let's tune in and start sweating to the elements.
Hey, dudes and dudettes.
Hey, cool cats and kittens.
It's Tanya McFlurry.
And Lindsay Lycra.
And we're here to get your body moving
And grooving.
and sweating to the elements of art.
Oh, yes.
That's right. Now, Lindsay, what's the word of the
The
day?
word of the day is SHAPE.
That's right, dudes and dudettes. But instead of saying the word of the day, we're going to replace it with the word donut. All right. So we need you to get that keister up off that couch.
That's right. Get yourselves up.
And start moving and grooving. All right. Let's move side to side. Move side to side. Woo-hoo. Repeat after me. Repeat. The elements of art. The elements of art. They make me wanna move side to side. Move side to side. All right, Lindsay, let's add in those elements, shall we?
I can't wait.
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Line.
And line.
Donut.
A donut.
Space.
And space.
Color. Texture. Value. And form. Form. All right. For this next part of the workout, you're going to need a workout partner. And I've got Lindsay. And I've got Tanya. That's right. And we're going to use our bodies to make geometric donuts. That's right. Geometric donuts. So watch us and then repeat after me. Here we go. We've got circle donut.
Circle donut.
Triangle donut.
Triangle donut.
Rectangle donut.
Rectangle donut.
Diamond donut.
A diamond donut.
A dodecahedron donut.
Dodecahedron donut. Woo!
Yes.
Whoa.
right, good job, Toots and Tudettes. Let's do a little bit faster this time. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle, donut. Triangle, donut. Rectangle, donut. Diamond, donut. Dodecahedron, donut.
Tanya, Lindsay, are you okay?
Woo! Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're real good. Yeah, Lindsay, you all right? Ooh, yeah. Feel that donut working out. We're gonna go and you guys do another rep, but we're just gonna go around back and do some donut stretch. Yeah, we're gonna eat some donuts. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Well done. All right. See ya. Yeah.
Okay. Go have a lie down and no more donuts, okay? Oh, I hope they're okay. Say, we haven't seen Venus McArtsy yet. We should see what she's up to and what artwork she's looking at now. Let's see. Hey, rock stars. It's Venus McArtsy, and I'm in front of a very famous work of art by the artist Vasily Kandinsky. He painted this way back in 1925, and it's entitled Yellow, Red, and Blue. But instead of continuing to talk about Kandinsky, I thought we could sing about him. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this rockin' music video by yours truly. Check it out. Hey there, Kandinsky, you were born in Moscow City on a snowy day in December in 1866, yes, it's true. An abstract artist through and through, yellow, red, and blue. Hey there, Kandinsky, you played the piano and the cello, used colors as your keyboard. Your notes were red, blue, yellow from the heart. Sheet music for color chart to make abstract art. Oh, Kandinsky, it's what your paintings do to me. I can feel the rhythm and the beat, color shapes in harmony. Kandinsky. Hey there, Kandinsky, you believe that everything starts with a dot to create a focal point, small mark or a busy dot, yes, it's true. Overlapping shapes, color and hue, yellow, red, and blue. Hey there, Kandinsky, you are the father of abstraction, composition 6, 7, and 8, making mark much than action from the soul. Painting both notes, half and whole, rhythm in control. Oh, Kandinsky, it's what your paintings do to me. I can feel the rhythm and the beat, color shapes in harmony. Kandinsky. That was a rockingly awesome, rad music video, if I say so myself. Artists, I've got a challenge for you. Your challenge, if you accept it, is to create a work of art of your own inspired by Kandinsky and use lots of colorful shapes to do so. Challenge accepted? Good. Let's take a look. For this challenge, we will use one of Kandinsky's most famous works of art, entitled Color Study, Squares with Concentric Circles. Concentric means that the circles share the same center, and that's what we'll do in our art, make lots of circles inside squares. Here's the materials you will use, but see what you can use at home. Start by taking one piece of paper, and we're going to make it into a square. Fold it into a triangle, and then cut off the extra edge. When you open it up, you have a square. Then fold it one way and then the other way, and you will cut along the creases. This is going to give you a bunch of little squares that you can put concentric circles inside, just like Kandinsky. I'm going to be using watercolor for my circles. I'll get my brush wet and begin. I start by making a C and then a backward C and paint in, making my focal point dot in the center, my first circle. Then I go around the edge of that first circle with another color, making a C and then a backward C, trying my best not to run all the colors together and leaving a little bit of space in between. Don't forget the corners, rock stars. Paint all the way into the edges. You've got one done. If you need to change your water, you can do so, and then start with your next one. Pick a new color, make a C and a backward C for your first circle, fill it in, and then add a concentric circle around that center one. Continue on using lots of different colors, making circle after circle after circle, just like Kandinsky. Don't forget to paint those corners. Keep making lots of concentric circles inside those squares, just like Kandinsky himself. Let them dry and glue them down into a grid on a larger piece of paper. And there you have it, artists. You've got your very own work of art, picking one shape, just repeating it over and over again in concentric circles to make your own work of art, just like Kandinsky. It's your turn now, rock stars. Wow! Thanks, Venus. I had seen those paintings before, but I never knew they were by Kandinsky or that he was so influenced by music. There's sure a lot more behind those paintings than just SHAPES. Almost got me. It's time now to tune in to see the arpeggios. Peggy and Joe, let's see what they're up to now.
Hi kids, I'm Peggy and I'm Joe and we're the Arpeggios. La 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 la. It's music time.
Wow, Peggy, what a beautiful day. Boom, 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 boom. I love looking at all the beautiful clouds in the sky. Oh, look there, I see a flower just like my hair. And I see a giraffe. Let's trace that one. Wow, I see a dinosaur. Let's trace that one too. Make lots of cool shapes. Ooh! Actually, Joe, they're called organic shapes. Ooh! Because they're the shapes of things we see in nature. Oh, so cool. Peggy, I could just do this all day long. Me too, Joe. Me too.
Joe, we're up in the clouds.
We're flying in my airplane. Riding in an airplane, high above the ground, flying to a new place, underneath the sun, looking out my window at the beauty down below. See the clouds on the go. Oh, these clouds look so fluffy. Let's go walk in them.
No, Joe, you have to stay in the plane.
No way, I'm going.
Okay, well, I'll go too.
Oh, look, Peggy, there's a banana cloud. I'm gonna go get it. Fly to a new place.
Yum.
Let's take a walk in the clouds together.
Ooh. I see an elephant. That's a fun one.
Ooh, I see its tail. I see its tail.
Shimmering in
Here we go.
I see the clouds on the go. Chocolate covered farms with the food the farmer grows.
Now follow our feet to guess the next cloud.
See, I knew you'd have fun. Ooh, let's go hop on that one.
Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay.
It's a bunny.
Flying in the sunset
Ooh, this one's a challenge.
of the day. And I'm riding in an airplane.
I spy a butterfly.
Above the ground.
Ooh, I see an instrument.
Underneath the sun. Underneath the sun. Lights of the city. Lights of the city. Start to twinkle up ahead. Pretty soon we'll touch it.
Riding on an airplane high above
Peggy, Peggy, wake up, wake up. Wake up, you'll never guess where I just came from.
Where?
I was up in the clouds.
Oh no, Joe. It was just a dream.
No, it wasn't. We were on my airplane. You were there too. Let's go fly again.
I'm riding in an airplane. High above the ground. High above the ground.
Thanks, Peggy and Joe. That was so much fun floating up in the clouds and spotting organic shapes.
Ooh!
Woo! Ooh! Artists, I've had a great time with you in the art room. We doodled, we danced, we sang, we learned about the artist Vasily Kandinsky, and even used our bodies to make geometric donuts. Don't forget to make art, be art, and tune in next time to Miss Kit's Art Room. Bye-bye.